What's up, guys? V here. So, second podcast. Last one sucked ass, though. Fucking audio quality. Anyways, today's 3 topics, at least 10 minutes each, which, I don't know who's going to count that. Maybe Chris. Do it, Chris. Is going to be about, number 1, DLC. Wrong fucking list. Damn it! Okay, I got my list somewhere. I'm unorganized.
Wow, you messed up your intro already.
It was an accident. Anyways, it's on why games are now just so easy and holding your hand compared to older games like all the NES games, basically, fucking 2D difficult things. And secondly, do games truly make people violent? And the last one, couch gaming, why the fuck is there so little of that? Because really, there's none. So who wants to put their, or you guys just want to have the first 10 minutes be right now just blabbering about world news?
Who wants to go first?
I'm pretty sure Tupac's still alive. Just putting that out there. Just putting that out there right now.
Yeah.
Okay,
he's actually working on the cure for Ebola. Didn't you guys know that?
God damn.
Exactly.
This is all racist now. He's black. Anyways, first topic. I'll go first. Or actually, instead of taking turns, let's just all talk about this topic together and really bad. Okay, so games are too easy. Why the fuck is that? Chris, I know you got something to say. Dark Souls, everyone. Besides Nate, because you
Oh, that fucking game.
No, I want to say Dark Souls because it is, but Dark Souls 2, they kind of it's a lot more
Dark Souls 2,
accessible.
they
but,
did drop the ball. I'll say that much.
Yeah. No, I think fucking gamers nowadays are picky as fuck, and they want to be able to get through the game, and that's that. They want difficulties. They want fucking new game plus fucking rewards where you go through the whole game invisible and shit, and all this other bullshit. And I think it just come down to gamers being little fucking babies nowadays. That's pretty much the only way I could put it. You know, just stop bitching and crying when a game is tough, and you gotta fucking dumb down the difficulty. Like I think it was, what was it? Don't Make Cry 2. When it originally came out, it was so fucking difficult, and everyone bitched and complained that it had to fucking lease that whole game on fucking baby mode, pretty much. So yeah, that was the thing.
Yeah.
I think it was Devil May Cry 2. I'm pretty sure it was that one.
Yeah.
They actually did that. It's just
I think they did the same thing with Devil May Cry 3. Actually, there was like DMC3 and then DMC3 Special Edition.
Yeah.
I have both of those actually. I never noticed the change in difficulty, but then again, I was like fucking playing that game back to back. Like when I first bought Devil May Cry, it was when I bought the 15th anniversary special edition. So as soon as I beat the first one, I was like already seasoned at playing that game. So I don't know.
So I don't know. That's just me. That's my opinion. I personally love challenges. It pisses me off, but I will go through that game if it's gonna give me enough of a challenge where I'm gonna rage on it.
You still haven't passed Halo Reach on Legendary.
You're an inspiration, Chris. You're an inspiration, Chris.
It doesn't mean I'm
a black man that likes adversity.
No, I think Pac-Man's pretty hard, that game. Although, non-ending games are pretty cool, too, because the difficulty increases, but the game, you know, like, what's that game called? Is the Impossible game, does it end? Or is there an actual ending to the Impossible game?
There's endings. There's endings to the level.
I thought it was, like, non-stop difficulty until, like everything's moving, like, as faster than the eye can read or something like that. That's what I assumed.
Nah.
Oh, that's
there is an ending to the stages.
Oh. There's stages?
You're talking about that rhythm. You're talking about that rhythm game, right?
Yeah, the one where you just
Yeah, each level has an ending. Yeah.
I guess I never got that far to see there was an actual level. I thought it was just a whole game. Go as far as you can. Pretend like it's freaking Flappy Bird. Go. Just Flappy Bird is one hell. The reason why I like Dark Souls, I think, with its difficulty settings, or I guess the settings they don't have is. They don't hold your hand like in Dark Souls 1, or just Dark Souls when I first played it. That was before Chris played it, actually, as well. I played it because Gnawman said, you won't be able to pass it, it's too hard, or some shit like that. He said, I won't be able to, I'll quit, I'll rage. And I didn't quit, I just returned the game early to get Mass Effect 3, whatever. I didn't quit, though. I still passed it in the end.
That's a nice cover.
No, it's true.
You actually played it before me.
Yeah, I played it before you, because I had the GameFly at the time, and Nauman's like, oh, You can't pass it. Everyone's saying it's too hard. I'm like, okay, everyone's saying it, so I got to do something about it.
So, I like how you're bringing up Naman and no one knows what the fuck you're talking about. Like,
this guy.
This is the second time you brought up Naman.
Is it the second time?
Second time in the podcast. It's a tradition of ours now.
When was the first time?
We talked about Naman for a few seconds. You talked about Naman in the first podcast, right?
Did I?
I don't remember that, but maybe. I wouldn't doubt it.
Because we seem to always... It's just when we're in the party together, we always talk about him, like, at least once.
Well, especially when someone named Fernando keeps lingering the frickin' topic. Just crush it, man.
Hey, I'm just bringing it up this one time, so maybe it won't ever linger again.
Watch during the frickin' 10-minute random speech section, he's just going to talk about Naman for a second. Yeah.
In the description of the YouTube video, just type in Naman over and over again.
Anyways, Nate, do you think games are... Do you think games are too hard? I'm talking about games. Okay, I'm not talking about these games, but if you look at Call of Duty, and believe me, guys, if you're watching this, Call of Duty is going to be the #1 game that all of us would rant on any podcast, because that game has so many faults at it that it's pretty easy to pick on it. So Call of Duty, they have so many settings of difficulty, but even if you go to the hardest one, it's still passable, and it's just the whole destination to destination, you know, you have to have the character tell you what to do, then the words pop up and tell you what to do, and then the character reminds you, oh, go do this, and you're like, holy shit, I'm gonna do it, just let me freaking...
Ramirez, take down the AC-130! Ramirez, why don't the fuck do you ever get a job?
So, Nate, sorry for cutting you off.
No other place to go.
So, do you think games are too easy nowadays?
Yeah, I think it's because gamers just want that instant gratification. They just want to come in, all the power-ups and stuff, and be able to do all this cool shit, and not really like work up to it or build it up.
They just want to blow the load early.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. I think Call of Duty, I think, has helped in some way because, you know, it's not like most other FPS games like Halo or anything like that, where you have to fight through the shield and then you have to think, like, what's your most effective strategy going to be? Just point and shoot.
Plasma the elite, punch him in the face.
Yeah. And bam, you got this brand new shiny assault rifle that you can get to gold.
Gold. What are you talking about, Nate? Anyways, okay, I think we all put our little 2 bits in that if games are too easy. I think they're way too easy. Yeah,
you always forget about my turn.
You did. You spoke about Naman. That's your turn. That's your turn.
Deuces, bitch. You ass.
Anyways.
I'm never visiting your house again.
This is gonna be an ongoing thing.
House.
Like. Okay, so Fernie, do you think games are easy? I know you used to play Scooby-Doo, right?
Yeah. Games are easy nowadays. We've come a long way from the old NES classics and the old Saga and stuff like that. And it's like
E.T.
somewhere along the line, we ended up just sort of dropping the ball on difficulty. And you know, in a way, I can kind of understand, because it feels like, if you think about it, people have played Sonic. People have played the old school Mario. People have played Pac-Man, but how many people have, like... I know Pac-Man can't be passed, but how many people have passed those games?
Actually, Pac-Man can be passed to where it glitches out.
It's not the same thing, you bitch.
Does Pac-Man, like, do all those white balls go to his thighs and then he blows up?
Yeah, no.
Yo,
no.
exactly.
You do your dick. Anyway, it's like... No, we're never gonna get a game that's truly difficult like that again. I mean, sure, we had Dark Souls for a while, but it's like once everyone sort of put up walkthroughs for that game, it lost its luster.
Well, I never do walkthroughs anymore. Continue.
Yeah, we're not. Fuck you. Shut up. Anyway, yeah, the difficulties are never gonna come back. I mean, we can have fucking a game that's on impossible difficulty, or like Wolfenstein that goes all the way from the little baby guy with the pacifier in his mouth to Uber, but it's not gonna change what it is, you know? It is gonna be what it is.
You know what I want to do if the game I want to make ever gets made? I want to make, like, 7 difficulties, going from obviously very easy to very hard, and then get that very hard one and save the difficulty settings, and erase everything, and put that very hard difficulty setting on easy, and then put harder and harder as it goes, so that when someone clicks on easy and they lose, they think they really suck. That'd be great.
That's like hurting their self-esteem.
Then I can't pass it, so that's bad.
I also kind of think the reason why games, like, a lot of people don't like hard games is because this may just be a theory, like why nobody likes hard games is because there's no real incentive to like play a challenging game or like playing a higher difficulty. Like you notice with a lot of games, there's usually like with Batman Arkham City, if you play the higher difficulties, like there's more content and it's you may unlock some stuff that you couldn't usually do, like if you just played through normal. But in other games, there's going to be like this super hard difficulty, but it's like there's no achievements, there's nothing to unlock, and it's like it's just playing the game on hard just for the sake of playing it on hard.
Yeah. You know what game I did like that had like little things that made it a little more difficult, but actually changed something about the game?
Skyrim.
Was the Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, where if you know how they had those little bonus objectives?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
There's a mission where there's a mission where you're in a tank, and it's like
I
the whole thing about it is that you
gotta
gotta get through that mission without getting hit once. And the thing about that is that when you actually watch the cutscene at the end, Ezio destroys his thing with one hit. So it's like if you survived a hit before, then how come Ezio didn't blow up in the tank? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when you have a difficulty but it actually affects something in the game some way somehow, that's way much better than actually just unlocking like a little action figurine like in fucking Arkham City or in fucking Resident Evil 5. You know?
Gotcha. Golden. So, moving away from that one, games aren't too easy, people. That's just that. Go and play fucking Metroid. Actually, I think there's Tempest. Tempest is pretty difficult too. So, number 2 is, do games actually make people violent? I say no. I say no.
Okay.
I think you unanimously agree that it's gonna be no. You know.
Can I start with this?
Start with it, Nate.
Look, yeah, I've been like my first violent game was really when I was 7. I think it was Conker's Bad Fur Day on the Nintendo 64.
What a bitch.
And instead it's like Resident Evil, Doom, so on and so forth. I am in no way a violent man. I'm probably the calmest person you will ever meet in your life. So I think this whole video game causes violence stuff is just bullshit. It's just used as a scapegoat for like, if there's a mass shooting, then people just point the finger at video games because clearly video games are much more violent than they were back then, like in the 80s and 90s.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, you guys remember, like to a very serious part, you guys remember Columbine, right? Where 2 teenagers went to a thing with armed with Uzis and just blasted down everyone.
Yeah.
Now, and a lot of people were blaming the game Doom because one of the kids said that this event's gonna be like fucking Doom or something like that. And a lot of people went straight crazy on the fucking game. Even searching through old Doom servers to try to find the map that was based off of the Columbine High School, where apparently those kids try to practice. That's where they practiced it on it. Which, I mean, fuck, why would you even think it? The game's not gonna make your kid do that. If anything, like, the game's gonna be a good outlet so that he never fucking does that shit. And
I think the reason why parents think that games will make someone do that is because the world as a whole has agreed that when kids are like below 10, they're just so much of a sponge that see something and think, I want to do that, or they see something that kind of forms and molds their body lifestyle, that they think that if they play a violent game like Mortal Kombat, they're gonna get a fucking scorpion out of their eye and just like shoot a freaking beam of fucking chains and shit. I mean,
they're gonna try to rent a barrel of liquid carbonite and try to freeze their friend.
They basically think that since their kids are playing these violent games, they're gonna be a violent person, but that's not the thing.
That's like saying if your kid plays that game hide and seek, he's gonna end up like a psychopath. Exactly.
When if a psychopath is playing a violent game, and he's playing like the game where freaking Sniper Elite V2, where you shoot Hitler, he thinks, oh my god, I can kill the president or something.
Yeah, like is he suddenly gonna become this like defender or
Defender
like that
of Jews.
guy, like that guy who fucking shot Ronald Reagan. I got the idea from playing a game. Call of Duty, baby. Oh god.
No, I think because I could vouch for Nate that he is a pretty calm person. I've never really seen him. The only thing I've ever seen him go like minorly aggressive is when he called Raya a bitch for not seeing Lord of the Rings. That was it. Besides
oh
that,
my god. As soon as he said he was calm, I wanted to bring that story up.
you fucking slut. I'm like, oh damn.
Fucking that was he was really being serious. I just did that to be funny.
Yeah, I know, but it's like the passion in your voice, dude. I'm telling you, like it legitimately sounded like aggression.
Yeah.
It was pretty great. I don't know, Chris. Do you think? I mean, Chris, you have a little brother. Do you think if he plays violent games like GTA, which we have, I remember last holiday, your mom was like, "Oh, what are you guys doing? What are you playing, Angelo?" And I was like, "We're teaching him how to kill hookers with a bat," because we were playing GTA 4. And
Okay,
like,
now
oh,
if you tell a parent, if you tell your parent that you're teaching your little brother how to kill a hooker with a bat.
No, but the thing is, she was fine with it because she
I can
knows
understand.
that Chris played games all his life. I played games all my life, and I ain't I don't throw stuff in my room.
Yeah.
Your ass, different story.
Your ass
Different
does.
story. Let's not go
Different
there.
story. Let's not go there.
Anyways, you
Never
know,
make Victor rage.
I've been playing as long as I can remember. Honestly, I think it was around 3. That's how long I've been playing games. So I honestly think that it's just a load of bullshit. I think, fucking, there's no video games for fucking Hitler or shit like that. It just happens. You just have violence in people, period. Games are not. If it just happened to be that, they want to, make the excuse, oh, this person did this because of that game. No, they did it because of them. Because, you want to know, and it also comes down to the, it's psychology, nature versus nurture. If it's the environment we grew up in, or if it was our parents and stuff like that, there's so many factors on it, but I don't think video games is it. Because if you're going to start playing video games, go to movies, go to TV before you even go to video games, because those are on 24/7. You can walk out, you can go to the mall, you can go to the store. There's gonna be TVs. They're gonna be showing you this movie trailer for fucking this assassin and so and what. It's stupid. It's stupid to suggest that video games is gonna be the #1 cause. I highly think if it did come down to something, it would probably be TV and shit like that before it would be video games. It's definitely not going to be down to
because it's proven that video games relieve stress. It's proven scientifically.
Yeah.
I have white hairs, so maybe not, but that's because I had no job. But yeah, I think I'm pretty sure if you grow up in a rough neighborhood, you're gonna grow up as not a violent person, but a person who's always on defense. And if someone talks to you in the wrong way, you're gonna talk to them in the wrong way because you're in that mindset that it's he's gonna punch me, I'm gonna punch him, we're gonna get in a fight because you grew up in a rough neighborhood. Now, if you grow up in the suburbs where you have a park and a dog park and a pool, an open pool, you're gonna grow up calm and peaceful. But it's not the games that do it. It's people. It's the world.
It's how you're brought up.
Yeah,
It's all about how you're brought up.
Yeah, exactly.
To quote John Marston, men are born and then men are formed.
Oh.
It's honestly, I think because after the whole thing with my little brother, he's been playing video games now. He's played GTA 5. He went through it and he beat the whole game. He played that. He played Diablo 3. He's fine. It's all that is just he likes to play video games. That's that. And I think he's perfectly fine the way he is. Hell, he usually when he's at school and kids are messing with him, he doesn't even do stuff back. I mean, at home it's a little bit of a different story because he's kind of just an asshole in general. But
I think he feels like at home he's safer to be like punk.
Yeah, but outside of that, like I always see him, he's a
Shy.
really good kid,
Yeah.
and it's stupid to suggest that video games is going to be that. I think it comes down to a lot too many factors to just dial it in and say that it's video games. Hell, if you haven't watched this movie, I highly suggest it. I highly suggest you watch this movie. I watched it in a criminal law. It's called Bowling for Columbine. It has to do with the Columbine shootings that Fernie was talking about earlier. But it has what's his name? I think his name's Michael Moore. He's a filmmaker, and in this movie he's going over the
Michael Moore.
Oh, I thought I said Macklemore. I'm like, oh, I thought it was just the same.
Not Mac. No. Yeah.
It was not in that sense.
Walk up into the school like, what up? I got a big gun.
God, that's terrible. Anyway,
I know. I'm going to hell.
So he's covering it, and you wanna know what? It turns out the guys that before they did the shooting, guess what they went and they did? They were bowling. And so a lot of the movie is stupid. He has a lot of stupid questions. He has that kind of, I guess that's his approach, but he starts doing that. He basically starts in the beginning. He bases it off of how many serial killers did bowling, or they went bowling before they fucking went and killed people. And it's really informative because it starts going into deeper details about things like media around the time that the Columbine happened. I think crime was going down in certain areas, or I forgot exactly because it's been a while since I watched it, but he's saying how crime was going down, but coverage of it went up by like 600%.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy to think, that it comes down to shit like that. That's what's basically happening nowadays, and that it's stupid to think that video games are the cause of it when, you got media and all this other stuff covering it. You can basically say anything can make someone violent and make them a killer. You can say the Bible and shit like that. If we're going to start doing this, then you might as well say the Quran and just start blaming everyone and say every killer is a goddamn Muslim. Because at this rate, we might as well. Because if you're going to start blaming video games for stuff like that, then you might as well just start saying shit like that. Start blaming water. And there you go. That's what makes killers.
I want to let you guys know that I'm drinking some water right now, and I'm getting a strong urge to kill all of you.
Well, off that joke, we'll go to the next one. And the next one, I think it'll be pretty laid back, and it'll be probably a longer free chat than anticipated, because the next one is couch gaming, numero tres. And I think, wait, Fernie, you didn't put it. Did you say anything, Fernie? Did you? Yeah, you did. I think you did.
I went on something, but I'll accept it as my turn because it wasn't like it was decent size and whatever.
Okay, well, next one, and right now, why don't you start off then, so we don't forget you next time. Couch gaming, what the hell's going on there?
Co-op has sort of been dropping sort of like couch gaming wise, and increasing way fucking more like for multiplayer, like online, because I think nowadays people are starting to see that people would rather play with each other while they're still at their home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, true.
They'll play with their friend, but God forbid they walk 2 blocks down and sit on the couch with them.
Well, I think it was like 2 times that me and Chris had the chance to come over, but I was like, dude, if you come over, we have like less games to play than if you stay. Because if you stayed, we have Saints Row, GTA, we have a bunch of more games, Resident Evil. I'm talking about games, whether they're strictly online and co-op or split screen, but make it small. So if he leaves his house, it makes it worse for all of us. It's just, yeah. Yeah,
sorry, Chris. We love you, but sorry.
No, I'm saying like as if, let's say you were to come, joking. But you're like, eh.
Yeah, no. I know. I was just.
Do I really want to go? And I'm like, dude, don't come because we can play more games apart. Besides computer games, Skyrim.
And even now, like that sort of list of what we could play together has dropped way low. Like, remember that game called Juarez? It would have been perfect if it was split screen, but for some reason it wasn't.
Oh my god! Yeah, that game is built for split screen gameplay. It's called Bound in Blood. There's 2 brothers in the West. You think it's split screen? That's why me and my cousin got it. And then we get there and we're like, oh, damn it. And then we're like, okay, then go to your Xbox and we'll play on separate Xboxes and waste more electricity. All right, then. He goes there. It's not
Yeah.
even co-op multiplayer. It's just multiplayer. You can't even play the co-op campaign. So that's actually
Fucking
it,
sucks.
it was
I hate
stupid.
that.
It was stupid. Nate,
Like,
do you play with your brother that much? Or are you done?
No, that's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, me and Matthew, we played a lot of Borderlands 2 together. And I think the reason why couch gaming's kind of going away is because we're all excited and hyped up for, the new, always online, gaming model. And so, because I mean, a lot of games that were previously split screen are not anymore. Like Killzone Shadowfall on the PS4. Killzone in the past has been split screen, where you could just have a buddy come over and play like online bot multiplayer, and it'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But now it's gone. Now it's just strictly online multiplayer.
Yeah.
From my perspective of, I guess the reason why games trying to be less of a split screen now is, for one, the gaming, not community as in the buyers, but the sellers. They're thinking, if we make games, they'll get more copies if they make it so that you have to have a copy of the game on your own Xbox to play. Because if you can have your friend come over to your house and have two people play on that one disc, they lose money. So they're thinking, if we make it strictly they have to have their own copy of the game, we get another $60. That's how they're thinking about it. And then again, seeing it from a development point of view, graphics would drop if they did split screen like on GTA.
Or fucking World at War.
It didn't drop that bad though. It's like, it's noticeable.
They did though. Like if you remember that mission where you're storming the beaches and it's like by yourself, you get aerial show, you get running waters, it's like fucking Poseidon, you get other ships exploding.
Yeah, you get a lot of
and
ships. Like, and then by yourself.
And then all you get is like by yourself as
your own like
screen.
4 boats around you going towards there. You're like, where's everyone else at? They just ditched me.
I know.
This was
what
a dare.
What happened to the war? Is this World War II or World War No One?
World War 1.1.
1.1.
It's not even big enough to be 1.5.
I know.
I don't know. Couch gaming. Yeah, this is why. Okay, so we'll just. Or Chris, you want to put in your little input of couch gaming? Why it's starting to suck ass?
I mean, there's so little couch gaming games today. It's like some do it really well. Like one of my personal favorites is Diablo 3 because you get 4 people, 1 screen, no graphics dropping, more enemies. Actually, it's really fun. I really like that. You got Borderlands, but it's getting progressively less and less like fucking Dead Space 3. I have that game, and I wanted to play it co-op, but I had to wait because at the time I bought it, I didn't have internet, so I had to wait until I got internet to even see co-op at all. Period. And
here's
really
a side note. Since I'm actually working a lot more, Nate, if you want to play Dead Space 3, Chris has it now, so. Buddy up.
Alright then.
Brokeback Mountain, that shit.
Couple high altitude fucks. you would get that if you guys saw the movie. I'm telling you, it's a good movie. It's a good movie. It's
funny
sad at the end though, but it's good.
Because
there's a scene where there's a scene where Jake Gyllenhaal is having another little meet up with the other character, and it's like there's a point where Jake Gyllenhaal's character gets fed up. He's tired of just meeting up and having a fling. He wants something more serious. So he's like, "What am I good for you? A couple of high altitude fucks." It's a good movie. I gotta fucking see it. You gotta fucking see it.
It was directed by an Asian. Anyways, it was directed by an Asian woman.
What does that have to do with anything?
Nothing.
I know, damn.
Just a little information.
Damn.
It was directed by an Asian woman, so I don't know what she's thinking.
Couple high altitude fucks. Probably what you're thinking about.
So here's the 10-second thing I was talking about. Let's just talk. See what's Ebola. What's going on there?
Yeah. Oh, actually, I have a medical background, so I wanna let you know exactly what happened. Well, not exactly. I'm pretty sure this is probably what happened. That when the lady who was taking care of him, there's something in the medical field called PPE, personal protective equipment. Now the thing about that is that
it only
when
works
you're
if you
working
wear
with
it.
someone who has something. Yeah, no. Listen. Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
I'm educating you. Anyway, the thing about that is that when you got to remove it in a certain way so that you don't get any contaminated with what you were handling. Now, what this lady did is that there's a good chance that when she was taking off her personal protective equipment, she removed her gloves the wrong way. There's a special way to take off your gloves so that whatever
So they
you were
can be
touching
folded
doesn't get
inside
on you.
each other.
Yeah, something like that. And there's a good chance that that's what she did, and that's how she contracted it. And now she's gonna die like that Texas guy. You know, it's crazy how like something as small, like even this is an actual real story.
Like
One
dropping
of my
the T-virus.
teachers, friend, it is like T-virus and shit. Like one of my teachers had a coworker who caught MRSA, which is a staph infection, right? That she caught it because she touched a little bit of her forearm on a gurney. That's how easy she got it.
I think you told me this when you were here.
I probably did, you know. I talk about a lot of the shit I learned in medical assistant shit all the time. I'm pretty sure people who know me are kind of annoyed by it. They're like, "Can we hear something about other than how your friend caught herpes?" I'm like,
oh god. So what do you guys think about Fallout 4? It better come out. It better be great. It better be co-op. God damn it. I don't care if it's not split screen. I want 4 people to play with on co-op Fallout. That'll be amazing.
I just want one other fucking person. I don't mind just one other person just, fucking carrying 400 pounds of bullshit for me.
Name that person.
Didn't you guys like maybe establish, find an abandoned bank or something, then you just set up a camp there and you make it this is our hideout, we just bring
that would be
all
pretty
the stuff
cool.
back here.
Camp set up
just go inside a building.
Yeah.
and just make it yours.
That's awesome. Fucking Nate, you should be on the development team. What are you doing with your life?
So you guys hear about this jackass who stabbed the hell out of a pit bull?
What?
I guess there was a pit bull. I don't know if it was loose or not, but it was like.
I was hoping you meant Pitbull the rat.
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh, you weren't talking about that?
To
Oh, my
clarify,
bad.
we're talking about the animal known as a dog and breed pit bull, not freaking the.
I honestly thought you were talking about Pitbull, like
Nah.
Pitbull the rap.
Anyways,
Like,
no.
thank God.
I was like, what happened to him? Like, damn.
The pit bull was walking. No, this pit bull was, I guess, walking. It was some old lady's pit bull, and I guess they saw another pit bull, and territory stuff happened, and they just started kind of to fight. But I don't know if they both started to fight or not. So the owner of the pit bull that was being attacked or defending its home, I don't know what was going on. And his reaction to the pit bull attacking the other pit bull, both pit bulls, just keep that in mind. He got a knife and started stabbing it in the head and tried to attempt to cut its head off. And I think he stabbed it in the back, in the spine, and neighbors were throwing shovels for him to hit it with the shovel because apparently
God damn.
he was so the thing that knocked it out was him hitting it with a shovel in the head, and investigators are saying that they're going to be on his side even though he obliterated that freaking pit bull. It's pretty. It needed more than 1,000 stitches.
Damn.
Yeah.
This is the type of shit that this is why there's a PETA. This is why there's a PETA.
Exactly.
I wonder if that guy played video games.
You're like, oh no, it's gonna kill my
fucking Mortal
from GTA
Kombat.
5.
No, he was playing Dead Rising and he was trying to kill it with whatever he could find. Shovel.
No, they threw a plastic umbrella, a plastic tube, a shovel for him to use it on that dog. And they're the same size, and this dog looks much younger, the one that was completely obliterated. And yeah, now that neighborhood is split into two on who's right. If it was, because the owner of the dog who's really beat up and cut up, she was not even there at the time. So I guess the pit bull snuck out somehow and walking around, and apparently I think Yeah, but I think what happened was I think the other pit bull saw that pit bull walking around and it attacked it. So the other pit bull tried to defend itself, and then the dude saw his pit bull being attacked, so he freaking started gutting that thing. It was, yeah, it's really something. In other
So
news,
the guy was trying to defend his dog, or
he was trying to defend his dog from a pit bull. He said that nothing could get it off. He couldn't get it off. I mean, really, I doubt that a dog is stronger than a man. I know a dog can bite within, I think, like 150 pounds or some shit. Like the weight that it could put when it bites. I know it's pretty strong, but I doubt that it could resist like a man punching it in the face, trying to get it to stop. Because I mean, I'm pretty sure if a dog feels pain, it's gonna want to run. In a big amount of pain, a dog doesn't want to run. That's just animal instinct. When you feel pain, you run, unless you're like a psychopath. So I'm pretty sure maybe, I don't know. It's just bullshit that this dude.
damn.
Yeah. But
Let's talk
I'm getting
about
the
something
Xbox
nice
One.
and friendly.
Ooh, what? Yeah, Xbox One. Man, I'm gonna get that shit soon. Chris, if you do end up getting that shit, I'll get it too. I'll get on the spot. Fernie, maybe I'll help you get one. I don't know.
It's that or a PC.
When you put it with those odds, I go more for the PC because I could have some help with making the game.
Yeah, that's
But then
That's what I'm, like,
Xbox
thinking
One
probably.
is easier access for you and I playing Assassin's Creed Unity. or
So
if you
basically,
get,
that whole decision of whether to get a PC or an Xbox is: do we want to work more, or do we want to play more?
or do you want to be able to work and play and watch porn?
exactly.
Which one do you want? So
I don't get the Halo. The Halo.
that's true. God damn, I gotta get both. You know, I gotta get the Xbox One, and I already had the PC, but everyone else has to get both. You too, Nate.
We should invite Bill O'Reilly next time we have a podcast.
Why is that?
We
We should invite Oprah, so she's gonna be like,
That
"You
nigga's
get a
looking-
PC, and you get a PC.
You get a
Nate,
PC.
You get a PC because I know you, but you get a PC, and you get a PC."
Why does Nate get nothing? Poor Nate.
That was great. That's pretty great. So, I think we're gonna end it here. I think it's only like 30 or 40 minutes long, which is kind of what I wanted because the last one was like 58. Got like 20 views, got me like 4 cents. So, I don't care about the views. I just care. I do like talking about games. It's a fun topic. Pretty fun. Fallout 4 is gonna have a nuclear winter, just in case you all didn't know.
Nuclear Winter Wonderland.
I hope we actually get to find that, like, listen to that compilation.
You know there's a fan version of that song made out, right?
Really?
Yeah, like there are a lot of people in the Fallout community. Well, I think a few people, but worked on the actual making of a song like that, and it's all right. It's pretty good. I like it.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. The next podcast, I think I already have at least one topic it's going to be about, is the top or the most personal, your personal favorite creepy character or characters. I have some in mind, and it's pretty great. So, I don't know.
Spoiler alert! It's my entire family.
In video games, favorite creepiest character in video games. Me, I'm just gonna say mine right now because they're a cool Colt and Dead Rising 1 who wear freaking yellow raincoats and green masks. They're not like after you see them, they're not scary. But the first time you see them like
creepy,
praying in that awkward stance, yeah, they're creepy. It's just so that's why it's like I picked them. They're not, and then they just walk towards you. Then they just like charge at you. It's insanely creepy. I might get Dead Rising 1 now. So, as always, keep achieving, gamers. Peace.